you seen my hat anywhere?
I thought I did, but I don't know where it is right now.
10 minutes later.
Where the hell is this thing?
Girlie, just give it up. We'll find it in the morning or something like that. Frick it, fine. 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 I'll wear this freaking beanie just to hold it off until I find the. Hey, look at you! You're putting in more effort than the Bruins on a 6-on-5. Oh wow, that is really out of tune, but. Bruins lose in overtime 3-2 to the LA Kings. Welcome back to Into the Den, everybody. I am your host, Jake Freeman. And you ever get deja vu of like a bad thing? And like all of a sudden you just remember something that happened really bad that happened like not long ago, but also it happened in a completely different way. Yeah, that was tonight. Well, first let's start off with the Bruins come into this game 2 points behind the Leafs, which is really good. So they need this win. They need this win against a team that's starting to get competitive. But last time that they played the Bruins, lost 7-0 on home ice. Yes, freaking embarrassing. But there is a sad. But it comes at a price. The Bruins are without Matt Grzelcyk, and so they have to call up Jack Ashon. And speaking of call-ups, this game taught us a few things, but I'll start with this. This team has not looked the same since Oscar Steen and Anton Bleed went back down to Providence. Granted, both of them were like third or fourth line guys, and at this point would have to slot in for like Foligno, no second Lazar. But at the same time, at least two of those guys are at any point completely either expendable or replaceable. Well, like Foligno Foligno. I mean, let's start off with the first thing. Foligno is freaking worthless. It's less than 5 minutes into the game, he gets a forecheck with absolute daylight ahead of him. Absolutely nothing, and then he just peters out immediately. No, he gets. It's depressing watching Foligno play, and it's like, great. We're paying this dude almost $4 million a year to waste a roster slot and waste time on the rink. And also another thing that we learned is the 11, 12, 13 line, which I really want to call which I'm going to call either the math line or the math line or the teeny boppers line. They really just seem to be there to generate momentum, and like very occasionally close out, but mostly to generate momentum, not to close out. Even though they were the only line in this game that scored for the Bruins. And it's because a pass that goes right past Philip Deneau, which by the way, Kings fans, I thought Philip Deneau was a Selke contender. Literally one of the dumbest things I've heard. Yes, Philip Deneau is a fantastic two-way defenseman and one of the best in the league. But he should not automatically win the Selke because he's the best one not named Bergeron. Bergeron is still like the best Patrice Bergeron is still the best two-way player in the entire NHL. Oh, absolutely. There's no. Again, again, he's having one of the best defensive forward games. He's had one of the best defensive forward seasons since the entire top line of Detroit in 2007. But anyway, hey, Philip Deneau misses the pass and misses the reception, and it goes right onto Craig Smith's stick, who shoots it on Cal Peterson's pads and completely whiffs on the rebound, but Coyle's right there to pass it to Freddie, who's wide open in the center for a shooting lane, and the Bruins are up to a 1-0 lead very quickly. But don't blink because Blake was takes a puck that Pasta really mishandles, and it just trickles through Allmark, and for extra insult to injury, Clifton and Connor Clifton ended up just smacking Pasta in the face with his stick as the puck was going in. I love Pasta. He is not a two-way player. Pure goal scorers are great. They're a fantastic part of any team. But when they're expected to play defense, you know that they're like, oh, I don't know how to do this. For some reason, at the start of the second period, the overhead camera got dislodged from the Kings net, and that he spent like 3 minutes trying to repair it. And just again, this team cannot close. Whether it's last minute of the game or freaking midway through the second period, they get so many opportunities and they capitalize on none of them. But the Bruins do sneak ahead because is Charlie Coyle. Oh my God, Charlie Coyle, calm down on the puck handling, my guy. Okay, ever since this math line got rolling, Charlie Coyle's puck handling has been noticeably fantastic, and Coyle just directs traffic towards him, leaving Smith wide open in the middle. Well, and again, 2-1 Boston. But the Kings end up 6-on-5, guys. 6-on-5. I thought this Bruins team's 6-on-5 were bad with just not have with just like having only one or two empty net goals over the span of like a third of the season or something like that. But no, for the second game in a row, the entire defense just collapses. Especially Charlie McAvoy. I hate to pick on Charlie McAvoy, but oh my God, dude, the dude cost us the game. If he's right there in front of Trevor Moore like white on rice, then this game is over and the Bruins win 2-1. But no, Trevor Moore is right there, and a rebound just lays right on in Allmark's open side, and Trevor Moore's like, thank you, just oop. And that's what I'm gonna say about Allmark. This was a bad game for the Bruins, but not really so much for Allmark. Allmark played out of his freaking mind. But the entire team let him down. And that ended up with what the hell is this dude's name again? Freaking sorry. The dude that scored the game-winning goal. Hold on. Andreas Athanasiou. Oh, okay. Coyle. Coyle definitely showed in overtime that yeah, stick handling is good, but at the same time, you can go overboard, and he just spins and passes it right to Athanasiou. To Andreas Athanasiou, and McAvoy again, and he's all the way at the top of the faceoff circles, and it just lets Athanasiou just break wide open for the game-winning goal. Oh, and just hockey is a 60-minute game. It's another case of hockey is a 60-minute game. I don't care how many fancy stick things that you're able to do. Can you play your heart out for the whole 60 minutes of the game? Can you? I don't know if the Bruins can. I've seen them do it. I've seen them do it against great competition. I've seen them not do it against bad competition. And it's pretty much a freaking coin flip as to for this team. And that is the most unsettling part about this game, is that we can't ever go into a the final 5 minutes, the Ford F-150 final five of a Bruins game with a lead and feel comfortable with that lead. It's all which is just bad, because we're not the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I said that right after they hold on to a lead and went and beat the Columbus Blue Jackets, meaning that we're now 3 points out of third place. So who knows? Who really knows how this team's gonna progress? But Deja Vu is a bitch. And that is it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Thank you all so much for watching. Quick like if you like, quick subscribe if you really like. Down below is still the GoFundMe for Jake Tebow's recovery, to help out a kid who was severely injured in a freak hockey accident. And tell your friends that I still can't find Hat Girl's hat.